Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, it's just a short one. I'm off to go see my mum today, take her some treats and redo her nails and, you know, if I can, wash her hair and that for her and get the old, straighteners out. She had all this gear, I swear. I'll have to take me home, but she had all this gear. I don't know where it's all gone to, but it's nothing to do with where she is now, that's for sure. Bless them. But yeah, they're doing, she's doing all right, apparently. You know, she's doing all right. So, well, it's early days, isn't it? But, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy that she's happy. Okay, so, oh, let's have a look. Got a bit of dust there. I'm going to have to start folding this table cloth on a night, I think, when I've finished. Okay, anyway, so we're going to look at Meghan and Harry and whether or not, it was Meghan who insisted on a statement like this. And for reasons that I'll go through in the reading. Okay, then, so, did Meghan or Harry insist Netflix make a statement about all their projects coming up? I think she did, you know. I think she did. The Nine of Cups wish card. So, you know, she wants attention, doesn't she? You know, she's unhappy about at that do where they all was, where he laughed at him. You know, the CEO of Netflix laughed at them. So she actually wanted more to go out than. Already, so you know, she wasn't happy with the fact that her own boss was laughing at her expense and Harry's expense, you know. So this is, I knew she was going to do something like this. If we go back to the reading that we did on that, we kind of got the bloody what was it, Six of Swords reversed, leaving, wanting to leave, threatening to leave, go elsewhere. Like anybody else I'd ever, honestly. I just think that's all blown up as well. So, but, you know Meghan, she's very calculated. So, you know, these projects then, will they do any good? No. Right, I'll tell you what it is. Netflix have to literally carry them through. You know, they're going to have to carry them through. If they want anything done, they're literally going to have to either strong-arm them or, you know, make it happen with their team. Make it happen. And I've said before, you know, if you're going to get anything good, this could be because of Netflix taking over and just, you know, putting their name to it. So, you know, we've got serious long-term unhappiness here. And it all gets too much. They bite off more than they can chew. They don't know what they're doing. They're just pretending, you know, pretending. And then you've got all the staff walking out, you know. How is this person leaving Archwell Productions? You know, how has this impacted their projects? Well, they need somebody else, don't they? They need somebody else. You've got a lot of stress here, a lot of pressure, a lot of unclear thinking. Oh, my God, don't ask Harry anything. He can't think straight, you know. Meghan can always find words, even though she struggled on that variety carpet or performance or rug. And, yeah, so she even struggled. It's about feelings, you know. How to make people feel. Well, all you do is cause misery, love. You make us feel all, you know, make the royals feel like shite, and the rest of us too. You just cause misery. So, you know, they're not the kind of feelings, look. They're feelings. That's what we got. We got the feelings, didn't we? So, Meghan's feelings, it's all about feelings. So there is something she is working on, and I know that for certain because we looked at it a couple of weeks ago, maybe with Tyler Perry, might even be before Christmas, I don't know. Oh my God, it's February already, can't believe it, just can't believe it. Nightmare for my husband, he dreads it. Valentine's Day and my birthday, he dreads it. You practically have to get the red carpet out for me on my birthday, or else that's it. I'll think of you at Christmas. Yeah, so anyway, we're going on. Stress and pressure. So why did the bloke at Netflix, release this statement? To drum up press, but also to drum up pressure, So maybe she didn't want this announcement. I'll double check with that. I think the rest still stands, but I think it's to get interest going as well. I don't think I think the CEO wants to show success here, some form of recognition that they haven't just wasted all the money on these two. What challenges do Netflix face then with... Oh, hang on, let's go back to that one. Okay, so how did Meghan feel about the announcement going out by Netflix about all these projects? The situation and facts are not real. There is nothing. There is nothing. It's all about putting pressure. Now their manager's walked out too. I think it's like... I can see Netflix putting the pressure on them. That is what it's about, okay? Meghan didn't make that statement, guys. Meghan, I don't even think... I'm not sure that's the kind of recognition that she wanted, I think she wanted the CEO to stick up for him, but not list every single bloody project, going. So, you got? Film to unscripted, to programs, it makes me laugh, honestly. It makes me laugh. So this isn't reality at all. I don't believe it was her, okay? I believe it's Netflix putting stress on them because they're sick of them long term, not doing anything, not showing anything. And whilst Meghan wants to go around bragging that she's got all these things in the bag, I think because Meghan's already said it on the rug, which is... I don't know, that show where she had that beige dress on. But, I just think this is not what Meghan wanted. How does Harry feel about all this going on about the announcement of the Netflix deal? Oh, he's like... Somebody's taking revenge here, what do you mean you're announcing these programmes and they'll be out by so-and-so? I know we haven't got any dates, but that's what we're looking at. So, Harry's not happy at all about this. Neither is she, so this shows something completely like what I didn't expect. I thought she'd been a drama queen and told CEO to stick up for him. Well, I believe she did. But she didn't expect it in this way, and neither did Harry. I know this sun's a bit bright, isn't it? But I do like the sun. Oh, it's going down again. I'll just say. Yeah, so I'm going unreliable. Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy. And this is also about... it's a double-edged sword for Harry because in one hand he's thinking, well, he took the piss, that he took the piss, not the comedian. It wasn't the comedian's fault. It was the CEO of Netflix for laughing. So he kind of feels like that is a bit of revenge, a bit of revenge. What are Netflix intentions towards Harry and Meghan? You announce their, not failure, you announce future successes and then you destroy them with failures. So I've got the father first swords here. Their intentions to Harry and Meghan are to give up, okay? Give up and walk away. You know, they're not going to do anything. So I would say this is less than 5 months. We've always known it's coming to an end. I don't believe that Harry or Meghan actually put this out. I believe it's from the Netflix side. And I believe that they're putting pressure on them, you know, and they're going to get the money's worth as well. Yeah, they're going to get the money's worth. How are they getting the money's worth? By attention. Building their story now. They're building and shaping their story. I'll ask again. How do Netflix feel about their Harry and Meghan's progress so far in producing stuff? It's just delay after delay after delay, and in the end it's come to thinking, you know, are we ever going to get this? Are we ever going to get this? I mean, you know, the amount of staff that I've watched, and I've not seen any newcomers coming on, and you'll see less and less. I do actually see 24 staff that leave, okay? So we're up to 17 right now. That's not a lot. After 24, they won't be able to recruit anybody. Not even a clown. So yeah, I think, you know, they're not impressed with how Meghan and Harry have been. And they are suspicious, you know. It's like, when you're waiting for something, it's like, are we ever going to get it? Is it going to turn up? It's like when you order something off Amazon and they change the delivery dates. And you're like, oh, you start to think, don't you? You paid your money and you like the item. And then it doesn't arrive, you know, and you're thinking, well, am I getting ripped off here? You know, before you know it, you've cancelled your cheque. Well, I think the same thing is going to happen to Meghan and Harry. So why can't, what is the problem with Meghan producing these things? I think, you know, she can't walk away, so that's her problem, isn't it? You know, she wants to be involved instead of letting everybody else get on board with it, okay? If I was going to have a website built, I go to a website builder, you know, if I want a professional one, I go to them, and it's like their products, their series, their pictures, their love story of that bloody lady in the lake, or Lady of the Lake, whatever it is. I always get that wrong. But I do not much care for that at all. So, yeah, she can't walk away. She can't stop interfering. She pisses people off. She's always on at them. You know, the small detail doesn't seem appreciative of the work that goes into things. And, you know, stuff feel like there's no escape, you know. On the phone, 2 o'clock, wakes up 4 o'clock. These are in the morning, by the way, you know. She's just on them all the time. It's just not worth it. And I suppose when, you know, she says at the interview, do you ever think she says, I can be pretty demanding and, you know, this job can be quite stressful and pressurising. You know, how would you cope in that situation? Because she's, you know, she's warning them. She's warning them what she's like. But she also thinks she's so kind and nice, and she drags people out for lunch and gets them spotted in the press when they really don't want to be. So yeah, that's her problem. And what is Harry's problem then? You know, what do Netflix see as Harry's problem? Or what is the problem? Why can't Harry pull things off? because he usually does, you know, I will say this, anything he does, he tends to do a lot better and finish than, you know, Harry is the classic tortoise and Meghan is the hare, you know, and while she's fiddling about with her ears and her hair and her paws and everything else, you know, and dancing around, making, you know, just dancing around really, performing. You know, Harry does do it, so I'd be surprised. Okay, so what's the problem with Harry not being able to produce things like kids, birth certificates, visa statements? You can't produce them, can you? Anyway, go on, what's the problem? He doesn't have any choice. It's Meghan, you know, and he doesn't have any choice. So it's like it causes that many rows as well. He would just say, no, you're all right. But I think it's, you know, Meghan has to be in charge. Meghan always has to be in charge. But, you know, Harry needs to learn that when Meghan's in charge, we're not getting the good results, you know. We're not getting any results, are we, you know? So... And it's like, well, he's unwilling now, you know. He's probably had bad feedback, or, you know, he was certainly pissed off with the CEO and the comedian making a joke. But only after, he thought it was quite funny at the time. So it's only after when his wife has turned it again into, you know, some from humour to just playing right nasty, you know. That's what she does. She turns people and she gets their opinions and their original thoughts and she twists them and poisons them, darkens them. Negative. Okay. So, yeah, he's not allowed. He's not allowed. So what is Meghan doing then? You know, what is Meghan's intentions towards Netflix and fulfilling these promises? She can't do it. She can't do it without their support. She cannot do it without their support. So why Netflix would think, you know, it's okay to give 100 million over years, whatever. She, you know, she's got no intention. That's what it is. She's got no intention. Does Meghan want to just take, you know, cut their losses with Netflix? It's not 5 years. They haven't got 5 years. They've got less than 5 months. I think it's, you know, I definitely think, yeah, there's no intention of all this. There's no intention, guys, okay? It's, I've always said, I think that, you know, Netflix are cutting them loose as well, Fast and Furious, but they're just not going to either not produce anything, and I think it's actually not produce anything. I just feel it's difficult. I feel it's difficult. She doesn't even look to be trying here, guys. Doesn't look to be trying at all. And then you're getting, you know, so you're getting alone, all alone. You know, she needs support and she hasn't got the support, and I think because of staffing around her as well, that's going to make things incredibly difficult. It's all coming to a forced resolution of Netflix getting rid of Meghan. Can you imagine? Oh my God, the press comes out and says, Meghan and Harry told Netflix where to go. Did they? Will Meghan and Harry make out that they dumped Netflix? No. What will Meghan and Harry spin not working with Netflix anymore? So basically, on that day, expect a lot, and the days that follow as well, a lot of fluff pieces, trying to remove themselves from a damaging situation. And then it's true, each video just goes back, and then it comes back again when we've got more time to talk about things. Okay, so yeah, they are sly, they are cunning, they are lying gits. And expect a load of false fluff, just like they do try and drown out the previous headline, and they do seem to have always done that. I noticed it straight away. I saw the pattern, and obviously now everybody sees it, everybody knows it, everybody cottons on, just like when Meghan would try and steal the thunder from the royal, the Charles, the William, Catherine, all those kind of things. So yeah, I do feel I feel that's coming out, and a load of false stories. But of course it won't be anything directly that they can be sued for by Netflix. So after Netflix get rid of Meghan and Harry, will they ever produce their own film on them? I keep saying not yet, not yet, not yet. There's loads of secrets. There's loads of secrets. They know loads of stuff that we don't. They know everything we don't, okay? That's how it is. They know everything we don't. Now, I know they'll have signed papers, but I wonder if, as... Right, so... for what reason would Netflix not do a story on Harry and Meghan, fleecing them and being nasty royals and all, there's loads of stuff in there. Why wouldn't they? What is the reason against? Well, obviously, right now it would be reckless and bad judgment. Okay, so because they could wreck Harry and Meghan as well. So something's going just waiting. Just I just feel like they're still at the moment trying to protect Harry and Meghan. I mean, there's been that much bad judgment and impairment on their part as well. It wouldn't make them look very good. I don't care. I want to see, Harry and Meghan manipulating them. I want to see the conversations about the not having their children on site. I want to see all of it. I want to see that CEO being floundered and romanced by bloody Meghan. I want to see it all, warts and all, I want to see the bosses in the background going, shaking their head at everything they do and the posh shit that they put through. This is what we want to see. Netflix, it'd be I've said it before, I'll make $1 billion. But what would be the argument for Netflix doing this? Because I think they've got, Harry's a royal, isn't he? Harry's the royal. He's already been in the crown, and Harry's the royal. And he's just a Casanova, says what people want to hear, what he's told people want to hear. He repeats, and how unreliable. So, I think we know a lot about Meghan Markle, but the intricacies of Harry, okay. The intricacies of Harry. I don't know, did they make an agreement with Harry? Well, when CEOs change, so does everything else, So does everything else. But will anybody ever then make a bloody meal. Yeah, a meal out of Harry and Meghan. Will anybody ever give us that kind of film that we want, you know, showing them how negative there was and all the plotting and everything else? You know, will somebody do that for us? You'd have litigation right up their arse. You need somebody like Netflix who can handle it. I think a lot of people at this point, you know, would be too afraid. That's what I'll say. Too afraid. I don't know what's gone on with Angela Levin, but she's changed her tune, and I think she's had a warning and a letter from Harry, a heartfelt letter. But let's have a look, you know. Why has Angela Levin changed her tune towards Harry and softened it? Because she was in trouble, you know, she got into trouble. So there was, she's been served, okay, she's been served. She's been warned. She was in trouble. I mean, I just wanted to go back to the middle, because a while ago she was like, just, you know, she was in the middle but decent and unbiased. And then, of course, you get drawn into the, like, let's really slag Meghan and Harry off and jump in there all the time and say these things, which it's all right for us to say, but I think for a reporter or somebody like Angela, then, you know, I think it's a bit troublesome, you know, iffy. Yeah, she's been in trouble, that's why. I knew she changed her thing. You can tell them a mile off, honest to God. It's body language, it's everything, their face, what they say, what they don't say, you know, it's what people don't say that I always matter and pay attention to. So, yeah, she's been in trouble. So, I wouldn't take her, I would watch her, and she's soft until she gets, you know, a bit more confident again. But she's been told. Okay then, so yeah, I think that's where Netflix is. I'm not going to ask her about other stuff, because I will be going through a temperature check on all things pertaining to each of them individually, so we can look at things deeply. But yeah. It was Netflix that put this out, okay, not Harry and Meghan. See, you say that they're going to do all these things and you put it out there and then nothing happens, you know. Or I do have to ask her, how do WME feel about Meghan? Well, you know, basically, they've not been able to get other jobs, so they haven't really made much money at all. Meghan's very irresponsible with what she says. I can safely say she's going to get dropped as well. She's WME, I'll drop her. Look, you know, it's a year of reflection. Oh, try it, you know, it's rejection, not reflection, darling. You got your words mixed up, okay? Everybody's rejecting you this year, so, yeah, okay, so that was just a quickie. Yeah, it's all going to be over, you know, all going to be over. It'll go on for a couple of more months. I doubt it'll last that long, actually. Anyway, okay, guys, that's it from me. I will be back soon with another reading, okay? Bye now. Bye-bye.